Hey, are you getting ready to enjoy National Quran Burning Day? I know I am, because Reverend Terry Jones, he's he's the best. He is completely representative of the views of regular Christian people. Hmm. I'm going to clear a few things up before I start this video, and I want to make it short because this guy doesn't deserve my fucking time. He is an a-hole. Get a few things straight. I am atheist, though I am tolerant of religion completely. Um, I'm not like a Dawkins-esque atheist who just thinks religion is wrong outright. I don't mind religion at all. It hasn't hurt me. I won't. I won't attack reasonable religious people. I know there are millions of them out there. I am a liberal. I'm democratic, and I am a former art student. So I guess that makes me hyper liberal. I don't know. But on another thing, I don't oppose the Ground Zero Mosque. Um, I think it's being built in completely reasonable circumstances. I don't think it's going to be some kind of shrine to terrorism. I'm completely in support of that. It's being built for all the right reasons. Now Reverend Terry Jones is a Christian man, but unfortunately, he doesn't come into my Venn diagram of reasonable, peace-loving religious types. He's out there. He's out there with some of the craziest fucking nut jobs you've seen, and he is organising National Quran Burning Day on September the 11th, which is not a coincidence at all. He wants it to be on September the 11th, and this is deplorable. That he said he's sending a message to Islam, and I have here the BBC website where he describes the Quran as full of lies. It's full of lies, but let's not get into the argument of which holy book is belongs in the fiction section of Waterstones. So let's not get into that. But here we go. Despite acknowledging that he has no experience whatsoever of the Quran, he argues that it is evil because it espouses something other than biblical truth and indicates radical, violent behaviour amongst Muslims. I don't even have to argue that point. You can see why that's ridiculous. If you made that conclusion having read the Quran, I'd have a little bit more respect for that opinion. But no. But yes, it is deplorable that he feels he has to burn Qurans on September the 11th to make his protest against an entire religion. But what's worse is I was watching the news last night with my father. My father is a conservative, a Democrat, to any Americans watching, and usually we butt heads on certain opinions, like any father and son, liberal, conservative family would. And the story came on about Reverend Terry Jones, and I said, "What a dickhead." My father said, "Yes, he's a dickhead. I'm glad we agreed on that, else that could have got very hairy." And then, the best part of the story was that he said, "I won't burn Qurans if the Ground Zero Mosque doesn't get built." The reporter then confirmed that this deal had taken place and that the Ground Zero Mosque was no longer going to be built and that he wasn't going to burn the Qurans anymore. Reverend Terry Jones has stooped to one of the lowest levels I've ever heard of to get his own way. And it's fucking ridiculous. Now granted, of the two evils, burning Qurans is probably deemed as the lesser, because as one of my friends pointed out, the Quran is a mass-produced book, and burning a shed load of those probably isn't a big deal when you consider that a lot of people are opposing the mosque, as they say it stands as a monument to terror. That I can understand more. But the fact that he called it striking a deal. It's not striking a deal, it's getting your own way through petty hate. And answering hate with hate is probably up there on my list of top 10 dickish things you can do. I mean, it's probably also one of the more unchristian things I've heard. I don't want you to build this mosque. If you build this mosque, I'm going to burn your holy book. So I'm already running over 5 minutes on this thing.